Hey everyone, this is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and today is August 30th. It is Friday. Yay! Woo woo! It's Friday. It's been a crazy week. We've got some sickness going on, and I went ahead and took today off. And Monday is a holiday for Labor Day, so we're hoping all the sickness and everything gets out of the house after I scrub it down from top to bottom. Anyway, it is Friday. I got a few things to show you, a few things I'd like to discuss with you. And yeah, let me take a sip of this because I still want coffee. I always know when something's wrong when I don't want coffee, and I still do. So yeah, I'm steering clear. I cleaned off a portion of the bed in the guest room, and that's where I'm sleeping because I don't want whatever it is that's going on in this house. They can keep it to themselves is all I'm saying. Bad enough the pollen count's been up, and oh, it's just been a mess. So let me start let me start by saying hi to all of you, all of my subscribers, especially the ones who have been with me from the beginning. Man, you guys are awesome. Just so you know, if no one has told you today how awesome you are, let me be the first. You're awesome. I appreciate you hopping over here. Even if you don't stay for long, if it's not your vibe, I get it. But if it is, and you stick around and you hit that like and subscribe button, special thanks to you. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. All my social media information will be linked in the description box below. I've got, Facebook, TikTok, Pinterest, Instagram. I'm on Instagram a lot. And at the moment, I am doing collaborations with Hobby Yarns. They're a Denmark company, so check them out. Let's see, what else? I'm trying not to be too loud because guess what? Guess what? That's right. She's over there sleeping. She was in here last night on my iPad. She was watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. I come in to check on her. She's covered up with a blanket and a pillow, and she's sound asleep. So I just let her stay here. You know, when you're young and limber, you can sleep on the floor. No, I fell asleep on the floor. You better help. You better find like 4 or 5 people to help me get up. Oh, and have a masseuse ready and some Tylenol and I don't know what else. Oh my gosh, these kids. Cameron is already awake and he is downstairs. He's been hanging out with me since the day after his birthday. We are taking him birthday shopping this weekend, so I'm hoping that everyone is feeling better and up to it. Hopefully by Sunday. So we'll see. We shall see. Excuse me. Anyway, if today, August 30th, is your birthday, oh my gosh, it's the 30th. It's the 30th. Happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, congratulations and happy anniversary to you both. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves. Hope the weather holds up for you. Hope you're able to go out to dinner or stay in, whatever you want to do for your day. I hope that you're able to do it without any complications at all. Just have a great day. I have not done any more to my granddaughter's. That kind of stayed there because I had a couple of people ask me about some custom orders. So I have the 2 orders that I showed you yesterday. I have those already boxed up and ready to go. And then, oh, what was it? Well, it's in there, but, oh, before I forget, because my brain's like going all over the place. I will put a link to a mini bee on YouTube. It is not the one I used. I've been making them, since I started making them. I just remember how to do that. So all I did was just take it down to size a little bit. So instead of making so many rows that she requires, I think it was Crochet by Jenna that I used to make the larger bees. So then I went down a hook size, and then I shortened the row by I think 2. Instead of 3 increases, I only did 1 increase and then added the black, and then and then close it up. So that's how I did mine. But there was a cute little mini bee tutorial, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in the description box below, because a lot of you were asking. So the only difference, that because you were asking about the zombies that I make, I just used bright green and black yarn and white wings, and instead of an eye, I just made a cross for one of the eyes. That's it. I do have to make one with red stitches. I think I told you guys that. It's not due till next week, but I did get an order yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. So it was Wednesday. Someone reached out to me. So do you guys remember, and if you've been with me for a while, you remember. Do you remember I did a hand knit blanket? It was an order for someone who works with my son. And he is so, I just love that boy so much. He's constantly showing people pictures of my stuff. I'm sure they're probably sick of seeing it. But, you know, when this blanket went around, he was sending pictures and everything. Someone else from his work asked me about making a queen size hand knit blanket. It's going to be in Harley Davidson colors. I looked all over the place. Do you know how hard it is to find jumbo orange yarn? I mean, what? Joann's had the Bernat Extra on sale, but because, you know, if someone's going to pay me to make a blanket, you know, I always go back and forth with them, and I'm like, okay, here are the colors. There are so many different shades of orange, and the Harley Davidson colors, it's a bright orange and a black, and then he wants me to trim it in white. Okay, great, no problem. But some of that orange was coming across as like, oh, I don't know. It was not orange, I'll tell you. Whatever color it was not that. But I did find one. It was the Soho Colossal on Hirschner's. I bought 10. I'm going to get a big box because I bought like 10 skeins of just the orange and then 10 of the black, just so I know I'd have enough. And, you know, if I have enough to make something for my son, who just happens to own a Jeep Wrangler Harley Davidson edition, I think the orange and black would work for him too. So I ordered a little extra. I told the gentleman that the yarn won't even be here for probably 10 days or so. And once it gets here, I'll take more pictures to make sure that is what he wants. And then I'll get his blanket made for him. So I explained to him that I've got a craft show in the next weekend, actually. So not tomorrow, but next weekend. I will be in Williamsville. So I'm still market prepping. Excuse me. So I told him, if you're not in any hurry, it's like you're gonna have to wait till I have my event, and then I'll definitely work on it. And he said he was fine with that. So I can't wait to show you. That means I really got to get my kitchen table cleaned off, because this blanket is going to be 60 by 80, and I don't have enough room on my the L-shaped desk. I don't have enough space. But I have I put the insert in my dining room table, and I definitely have enough room to work on it, like I did with the last blanket. I just laid everything out. It was perfect. So I'll get started on that, and then I'll keep you guys updated when I do. Now, I didn't work on that. I didn't start anything for me. But that's okay. I think I still have, I talked to Lori from the Armchair Chef, and I said, hey, when are we supposed to be done with our project? Because I haven't even started it yet. I know what I want to do, but I'm just going to have to do something quick. So for me, I'm going to make me another triangle shawl or poncho, like I stated earlier. And then I'm going to make one for my granddaughter. But this is just the extra one because she sent me 5 skeins. So I'm in no hurry to get this one done, but I want to get mine taken care of. So at least hers is started. I'll get mine finished in the next, I don't know, couple of days. I think I told her I would have it to her by Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So we'll do that. Oh, and look, guys, look. Look, I did some more work on the hat. It's not just a flat thing. So I did because I did like all this. I don't know. I say all that like it's a lot, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5 rows. So it's looking okay. And I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be okay. And if not, I'll figure it out with the brim. But it certainly is pretty. So there's that. I did get a notification. I've got some stuff to pick up at the post office. I know I've got some Happy Mail. Thank you guys so much. I will be picking that up today and showing you tomorrow what that is. I also got an order in because I had to order more. Let me get this out of here. I had to order more of this, and they had 3 full-size skeins in a bag. And I believe it was $8.37, which it's such a weird amount, but I went ahead and got 2 packs of those, just in case I want to make more hats or white scrunchies, because I'm out of white scrunchies, and I definitely need to make some more white and black before next weekend. I'll be making purples and gold because that's annoyingly loud. School colors for the city that I'm going to be in doing the craft show. So I always make sure I have purple and gold available for them. Okay, so let me put this back in the hat because I showed you guys that. I almost pulled this out just real quick because it is not very wide. But when I measured it with Jordan, and she's so thin, she was like, I don't want it big. I want it little, just so it can cover my shoulders. So this is 50. Her 50 and my 50 are different because this is an H hook. And she said she liked it. So I'm just I'll keep going with it and I'll see because it is not for me. Okay, so you remember I showed you guys this little guy yesterday. So Jack even said, nope, his tail looks fine. Stop being so picky. All right, guys, I hear ya. I hear ya. It's a cute little cat. I have not listed him, but he is definitely looking for his forever home. And I had a bunch of this. Who was it? Was it Teresa? Oh my gosh, you guys. No, not Teresa. Well, I did a swap, and she had caked up a lot of this yarn. Like I had some white posh yarn in there, and this blue. I had enough of this blue to make several little items that I'm getting ready to show you now. So remember, he needs a forever home. Hello. I haven't listed him yet. You just let me know and I'll make a listing for you. So not only did I use that blue yarn to make that cat, but I also made another all from Jade Octo. Now these are the ones that I sold at the last show. I sold 6 of them. So I will be making more. I probably have like, I don't know. I don't know, 20 plus, because I like having smaller objects or smaller items on the table that the little ones can afford. So, and he's just super cute. I love that blue. It's really pretty. So I made that last night. And last night I also used the leftover from the, I think it was the leftover from the cat. Was it the leftover from the cat? I don't know. His eye's kind of wonky. Hold on. Oh my goodness. What just happened there? Okay. All right. So I have, I'm trying to make him, like, reshape him. He looks kind of wonky. Well, he really does look wonky, y'all. Hold on. His eyes look funny. I think maybe I need to fix his eye. But I made another Octo. And this one is the same one, all from Jade. And this is the yarn that I've been purchasing on Amazon. So isn't it cute? Look. I just love the little thing. He is super cute. So there's that one. And I just made that because I saw it there and I thought, oh, let me make one real quick. Back to the blue. So, okay, so here's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I used an H hook. Oh, I made a bee out of that same blue yarn. It's a little bit different than the other yarn. The other yarn was like, not classic blue. It was, oh, I don't know. It was a Parfait Chunky blue, Azure, I think. And this one was, like I said, this was already caked up. And this is what I had. So the wings are made out of white posh, not plush, the posh yarn, the one that I really am starting to like. But anyway, yeah. So the wings are made with posh yarn and then 12mm eyes, Posh yarn for the black as well. And so, yeah, so you start with a chain of 6, and then you do 2 in each one for 12, and then 1, and then increase, 1 increase all the way around. And then these are all single crochets around until you add your color. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. I wasn't even looking. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and include, I haven't watched this video, but it looks so close to this. It's got to be similar. And I don't make I make my wings different. I've explained that to you guys before. But if you notice, those are triples. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4 triple crochet in a magic circle. Then I chain 4, and then I slip stitch it in the magic circle. Then I do another chain of 4 to attach it, okay, on the other side. And then I do 1, 2, 3 triple crochets, and then another chain of 4 and slip stitch in that circle. That's how I make my bees, my thing. Because I wanted them all, I didn't want to have to do 2. I leave a string on either side. So when I first start my magic circle, I leave like a 2 to 3 inch string. And then, yeah, well, anyway, I leave a tail, is what I was looking for. And then when I make it and I cut off a tail, about the same. And then I just weave it back and forth and then around a couple of times, tie it off, tuck it in. That's it. And it's pretty good. They're on there pretty nicely. I do like this Posh yarn. Usually it reminds me of a skinny blanket yarn. And thanks to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, this weekend I'm going to work on some frogs in blanket yarn. I've never made a frog in blanket yarn, like several. I made one and I thought, oh, it wasn't bad. I also made some with, this is all Chenille Basics by Premier. I made a green one out of that color actually, and it sold right away because it's really nice and soft and it makes the frog a little bit bigger. Man, I just love looking at all Rose. When her video comes up, I gotta watch it because I gotta see what she's making. She's like my inspiration for a lot of stuff. I love her. So anyway, I made a bee out of that blue. He's super cute. And then yesterday, I think I told you guys that I was getting some patterns from people online. And one just really, really had me saying, I gotta make that. Why? Because I have great nephews who love octos. I have a grandson who loves octos. My son now wants one. So Carol, this is Carol's fault. This pattern is by Darling, oh, I already forgot. Darling Maple Designs, and it is called Jelly Bean Octo. So with the rest of the blue, look what I made. See his eyes? I really love this guy. I love it. Carol, you're right. It was very easy to make, worked up quick. So yeah, I will be seeing, I mean, I'll be making more of these for sure. Very, very quick, very easy to make. Love it. So ta-da. So now I have yet another octo pattern that I like. And this is called, again, Jelly Bean Octo. I will have her linked in the description box below. So ta-da. Okay, so now, guess what I finally got? I'm finally making more loveys. Cinnamon swirl today. Good stuff. I'm finally making more loveys. This color combo is my granddaughter. And I couldn't find a blue. I found a blue, but it was royal blue, and hers is like, her eyes are like turquoise. It's Wonder Woman. So we just made the red, white, and for her stars, I guess, and then black. If I find blue, I'd love to just single crochet around it, but it has to be that color blue. And the blue that I found, it's really dark. And I just didn't want to use it. So I'll look through my stash and see. I think Deft Blue might be close. And if it's down there, you really can't notice. So if I find that blue, I'll just do a single crochet. Because this guy, I mean, they're not very big. They do have big heads, but it goes right on without a problem. So there's Wonder Woman, and I only did 2. I only did this one because I wanted to see how it was. So I made her, and then I made Batman. And every time I say that, I think of when Will Arnett played Batman in the Lego movies, and he's trying to open something, and he's going, no, 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 Batman. He goes, why isn't it working? And then Alfred's like, I changed the password. The weird things you remember, right? My grandkids, I tell you, I love the look on his face. I love it. So this is Batman. This is Batman. And I purchased, I think I got 4 of him. 3 or 4. Same with Wonder Woman. So I do like this color. So I will be making more. I'm sure I'll be getting some this weekend. I just got to remember to stick to one thing. Did I say that out loud? Because like I start this, I'm like, yeah, I better make some lovies. Because I only have like 6 made up. Well, now I have 8. But I really need to get some lovies done. This event is, and I'm not saying it's going to be the same, but last year I sold 16 of them. So I really got to get on the ball and get some more made up. I also sent a link to Z's lovey tutorial to my daughter Jessica and my granddaughter Sierra, because I'm like, hey, if you guys want to make some of these, be my guest. I was like, I'm sure any combination you come up with will go with all the stuffies that I found in my room when I was moving things around. It was like, what? So, okay. Before I let you go, she's moving around. Before I let you go, do you see this little thing right here? Yeah. So I had a box that was probably this tall from a bookcase that I had purchased like several years back. And I thought, oh, that's a good size box because it's like really big. Chock full, I mean, to the brim and overflowing, you guys, with blanket yarn. Blanket yarn, snuggle yarn, mostly blanket yarn, right? So what we did yesterday is we came over, we made a space. So from the ground all the way up to right there where you see that, that's all blanket yarn and snuggles yarn. So we eliminated 2 boxes, that really big box. And then there was another one that was, I don't know, like 36 by, you remember the Premier box? When I got my Premier order, it was that size. And we emptied both of those out. The kids would bring them to me and then I would stack them, and they're stacked 4 across, and I have no idea high. That's 6, this bookcase is 6 feet. So yeah, 6 feet tall and 4 blanket yarns wide. I love it there because now I can just grab the color that I'm looking for instead of digging through the box and then having to put everything back once I get what I needed, which is of course always on the bottom. Always on the bottom. So yeah, I worked them hard yesterday. All right, now I'm looking around just to see. Okay, I got this color. I'm gonna be listing some more yarn, you guys. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not a particular fan of this cinnamon swirl. Maybe it's this color. So I'm looking through there. I found some more Karen cakes. Who knew? So it's not that I don't, someone asked me about that. They're like, well, why are you getting rid of your Karen cakes? I don't know. I make so many things for, I did keep a few, but I make a lot of things and people just don't like wool where I'm at. I don't know. I've sold, like when I had all this wool, whether it was Peruvian wool or merino wash wool, people are just like, it's wool? Do you have anything that's not wool? Do you have anything that's cotton or anything else? So I'm saving some of my wool yarn for hats. I think I told you guys that, you know, a few years ago, my kids got me a bunch of kits that came with a hank of chunky superwash merino and a matching pom-pom, like a 5 or 6 inch pom-pom. That's the ultimate for me when it comes to hats. I love a hat with a big pom-pom on it that matches whatever colors are in that hat. It's just, I don't know. I love it. So I've only made a few, like the red one, the green one, I think I made one that was tan. I just love making those hats. I'm not a big fan of wearing hats with pom-poms. Like my favorite hat is the one that I've got hanging up right there. You can't see it, but it's hanging up on, let me show you. It's hanging up on my, ta-da! You guys remember that hat? I love that hat. That hat won't go anywhere. It's going to stay right there. And then when I'm chilly, I'm going to put it on because it's like my emotional support hat. I love just like feeling the fur part of it because it's so great. But I do have a few Karen cakes and cinnamon swirl cakes that I will be listing in my shop. It'll be sometime over this weekend. I don't know when exactly, but probably tomorrow. We're just going to hang out. I don't think we're going to go anywhere. We're going to wait and see how everybody's feeling tonight. Because like I stated earlier, I'd really like to take Cameron shopping for his birthday. I'm just looking around, bags, all that. Okay, that is all I have for you today. So hopefully tomorrow, not this one, the dragonfly one that I'm making for Jordan, that one will wait, but I'm going to start my other one tonight. And it'll be another mesh one. Because it's quick and easy, and I'm approaching my deadline, and I want to just continue to do my market prep. So I'll work on it for maybe 2 hours. I haven't started it at all. It's still sitting right there on my cart. So I'll start it and then I'll show you what I did. Maybe 2 hours worth of working on it. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I've got so many plushies that I gotta make for this weekend or for next weekend. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I definitely got to make some more bees. I love these little guys. I didn't realize how much fun they were going to be till I started making them. So I got to make more zombies because after Williamsville, then I've got a few weeks before October 4th, 5th, and 6th. And well, about 4. Yeah, I've got almost 4 weeks before my 3-day event. And for that 3-day event, I just want to make sure I have plenty. They're telling me that they have bouncy houses, haunted houses. Everything is Halloween themed. They've got a place for you to take pictures. They'll have pumpkins and then Halloween themed stuff put up there. So I definitely got to get that taken care of. Get some stuff made up as soon as possible. More ghosts. I got a really great one. Great pattern. A ghost wearing a candy corn hat and a witch hat. So adorable. So adorable. Yeah. So I got to check my white chunky stash or chenille yarn stash. I think I only have like 2 skeins left. So I might have to go and pick up more because I want to make at least 10. If I like the pattern, it's always 10's like the magic number for me. So we'll see what happens. I'm not going to make any more snow cones or anything like that. I've sold 4, so I still have 6. So we'll see how it does this weekend. Well, next weekend. And then that'll determine, I'll have 4 weeks. So if I got to make more stuff, I'll at least have a stretch. There is a show that comes. It's a big one. It's our Apple and Pork Fest. It's in Clinton. But it's on Abigail's 18th birthday weekend. Not doing it. I was like, nope. I did it once. The only time I've ever done that event was when she turned 15. And you know, each day it kind of changes. So the following year, it was on her 16th birthday. For her 17th birthday, we weren't even in town. So yeah, on her 18th birthday, I'm not going to be gone. So I can't wait to show you guys what I do when I'm done working on or starting my rectangular shawl. And then I will also give you kind of like a breakdown of what amigurumi I'm going to be making for the show next weekend. So that's it for now. I will see you when I see you. Happy hooking, everyone. Bye for now.